What is going on, you guys? It's Twin Lions here, and today I'm bringing you an unboxing of the Razer Tartarus Gaming Keypad. If you're an online gamer, this is an absolute must. You should get this definitely. If you're trying to get into keybinds and you find it hard using your keyboard, you should try this out. I've been a WoW player for like the last 9 years or however long it's been out since vanilla, and I've always tried to get into key binding, and I don't know why it's taken me so long. It's just hard, and it's not an easy thing to get into, and mouse turning, and I would just use whatever the keyboard gave me. I would press 1, press 2, press 3, whatever, and then I would point and click. And if you play Warcraft, then you know that that's not an efficient way to play. So I went to Best Buy the other day, and while I was in there, I found this gaming keypad, and I've seen it a couple times. I never gave it a second thought, but since I've got a new computer, and I don't know if I talked about that in my other videos, but I've got a new computer, and it is a beastly computer. So before, my old computer really couldn't handle like any gaming on it, and it was actually burning out the computer, so I had to go get a new one. And so I figured I'd want to get some new accessories and some new toys for myself for my new computer. And what I got is an Asus ROG 751 JT, I believe. I haven't made a video about it. I wanted to take it out of the box and play with it for a while. So I've had it for about 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I've had it for about 2 weeks. And I am just like in love with this computer. So yeah, I'll do a video about it and tell you guys about it. If you're looking for a gaming computer, I think you should definitely check this one out. But anyways, back to the gaming keypad. The gaming keypad has is 25 fully customizable keys in it. If you see my dog in the back, has 25 fully customizable keys. You can make them into literally anything you want. It doesn't even have to be a gaming function. You can actually make them functions just for like Windows, and I'll show that later on in the video. So right now I'm just showing you like what it looks like. The box came with a couple stickers, so I slapped that on my new laptop. That piece right there that's in my left hand, that's where the wrist rests, and there's actually a little button. Oh, let me see, that's the thumbstick, and then that's like the space bar, and that's the alt key. This little latch right there, if you pull it, it can adjust the wrist. So you see how it pulls out. Now it doesn't go that far, but you know, I'm assuming they're accounting for normal human hands. But I keep mine closer because my hands are big, but they're not that big. So I keep it closer. So these keys, they're softer than like normal keys. They're not really hard to the touch. Not that they're gonna like collapse under your fingers, but they do feel really nice. They feel like pillows. And the cord that comes, or the cord that's connected to the gaming keypad, is threaded. If you can see right there, it's really nice, really classy. And that's how my mouse is for my Razer Naga mouse. So it's really nice. I got matching utilities. And then the USB connector is actually gold plated. I don't remember if this actually serves as a function, but I'll talk about the program more later. So let's get into the Razer Synapse 2.0. Okay, so what I'm going, ooh, no, not that. What I'm going to be showing you next is how Razer Synapse 2.0 actually works with the Tartarus keypad. All right, so like it says on the box, there's an unlimited amount of profiles, so I can do that. Keep adding more and more and more. Right now, I have these ones now because I created them, but they don't really have anything on them because I haven't said anything to them. But I was playing around with this the Synapse earlier, and the settings, and how I want my keys to be laid out. Because if you watch my channel, or if you watch any of my videos, then you know that I am a big World of Warcraft player. I love to play World of Warcraft. And when I first started playing, I was mainly using the mouse to point and click, point and click, point and click. And if you play World of Warcraft, then you know that that's not the optimal way to that's not the optimal way to play the game, especially if you're a PvPer. You need to use the mouse to rotate your character. So even though I've been playing Warcraft as long as I have been, I haven't been doing it the way the pros play. So buying the Tartarus keypad, the Razer Tartarus keypad, has helped me to adapt to key binding even more than if I was using my regular keyboard. So I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that has that the Synapse does for you. So right here you can adjust the lighting. You can make it pulsate so that it glows green and then it kind of fades away. It glows green and fades away. You can change the what is it, the brightness. I don't know if you can change the brightness. Oh, well, if it's pulsating, then you can't change the brightness, right? But if you want it to stay on, then you can change the brightness to normal, dim, or you can completely turn it off, which, you know, I like to see it glow. So I'm going to leave it on bright. Actually, I'll put it on normal because it doesn't need to be you know, all the way bright. I don't want it to burn out. Not like it's going to burn out right away, but I like my stuff to stay clean and crisp. So I'm going to leave that like that. When you make the profile, you rename it. So mine is under Zuko because that's my hunter's name. And Zuko is my favorite character from the Avatar series. So up here, this is where you can create macros. I haven't learned how to do this yet. I will play around with it more later on, but you can make macros, and then I'll show you how to assign that to a key. This is where you do add-ons from. Let's see, I might done add-on from the custom game. So you can, there's add-ons for different games that you play. Stats, this shows you how many times you've clicked, and let's see, look at keystroke distance. So this is how many times I've clicked it, and I just used this today, and I barely turned on the stats for my mouse today, and this is this is how much I used it. So that's a good little indication of how much I use each of these. And this is just for World of Warcraft. I haven't played any of these other games with it yet, but you know, I will, and then we'll see the stats. Let's see, where do I go to get out of here? So I'm gonna click this. That's just stats right there. All right, now for the main thing, the customization. Now you're still going to be on your profile, your first profile, whichever one. Now if you want to change to a different mapping, then you're gonna go to click this. Right now you see these lights right here on the side of your on the side of your keypad. There's three little lights, and now what this is I can't talk right now, indicative of is the lights that are on there. So you can have up to 8 different key maps under the same profile, right? So when I click this, the light is yellow, the yellow light is on. When I click this, the green light is on. When I click this, the blue light is on. You can see it changing right there. And there's different combinations right there. And so this just allows you to have different settings for your keys. And so you don't have to keep going in and changing for the same profile, which is, you know, for your character or different games or whatever. Okay. Now, one thing that's really cool about this is that you don't just have to have these keys set to a letter or a number or whatever. Let's see, watch. I'm going to click on it, right, and it says button assignment, and it says default. Now, if I was to leave it at default, then it would be a tab, right? So see, now it says tab. But I want mine to be a keyboard function, and now I'm going to click here and then press Q. So now it's bound as a Q button. Now, let's see what else is in here. So button assignment, so you click on the button that you want to assign. It could be a keyboard function, a mouse function, a macro, enter device. I'm not really sure what that is, but this is switch key map, which means that if you click that button, then it's going to switch to the next key map. All right, it's
it's gonna rotate through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through 8, which would be really useful. Like if say you're going from like a PvE scenario to a PvP scenario, which that would actually be quite useful. I'm gonna definitely use that. That would come in handy. So then you don't have to like hit the Windows button, open the Synapse, switch it, and then go back into the game. That's not that much of a hassle, but it is a hassle. This says launch a program. I'm assuming this means launch Synapse. Joystick. What does that mean? Joystick. I don't know. Maybe you can assign that to like the side thumb button, multimedia, and then this is actually other stuff that doesn't have to do with games, multimedia, Windows 8 charms, and then Windows shortcuts. So you can assign it for other stuff that doesn't have to do with gaming. So that's really helpful and useful. So I'm gonna save this because I don't want to change it. So that's how the keybinds work, and you can do that for there. You can do it for here as well. These are directional, or you can make them into buttons as well. Let's see, this means key map 1. So I'm assuming this right here, because I didn't see this earlier, is going to change the key map whenever you press that button. So let's try this. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, see, so what I'm doing is I'm hitting that button in a certain direction, and it's changing the key map for me. So that's right there. Yeah, so that's pretty helpful. What were we doing earlier? Okay, so we're pressing. So if we want it to be directional, we really like that. If we want it to be the key map buttons, you could actually change this if you wanted to too. Same thing, like any of those other options, but I'm gonna leave it directional for now until I figure out what I want to do with it. This is alt, and then this is just spacebar. You could do something with that as well if you wanted to. All the buttons are fully customizable, and that is what I love about this Razer product. So what I did for my keys, and you see how these are highlighted, this means that these are different from the default keys. So I left these as default because it fit perfectly with what I wanted to do. Now at the top, I wanted to do just the regular QWERTY, make it like a regular keyboard, because it would feel just normal for me for a keyboard. Right here I put the G key because right here this is supposed to be WASD, but I don't use the forward key for moving forward in Warcraft. I have the mouse button automatically keybound to auto run for me, so I click that and it goes forward, so I don't have to do that anymore. I do have this one set S for silence for Warcraft. So on every character that I do, I'll put my silence in the S key. So this is A and D, and these are strafe left and strafe right. All these are different main abilities that I use. So I just reach forward and press like it's the 1 through 5 key, but it's Q. Cannot speak today, guys. QWERT. All right, and then these ones are just like the lower, the Z, X, C, V, and then Y. I don't know why I put Y down there. It just doesn't fit up here. So, but it's just basically like a regular keyboard. But it's not flat on the laptop. You can see right here. There's the grip where your palm can lay on, and it just gives it a whole different feel. Right here, if we go to side view, this shows this. This is supposed to be normally an alt key. I changed it to control so that when I press control and then like Z, then it does a different action, right? Because you only have 15 keys up here. I have more than 15 moves that I need to do that are more, that are important to me in the game, that are useful. So far I've only gone Control Z, Control X, Control C, Control V, and Control Y because they're the bottom row. I gotta get used to them. But later on I will implement more of like the control, around the whole keyboard. I just got to get used to it. This, I have it as left, right, up, and down. That's how it came. Those are the default settings. But maybe later on I'll change it to see, what better fits me. Like maybe if I want to do silence for this and I press up on it. So I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't change it. And right now I was using it for movement while I was playing Warcraft earlier, testing it out to see if I like a joystick for movement. But I'm already used to the mouse. And then this is just a space bar, which that's convenient because you just, when you're typing, you press the space bar with your thumb. So that's really convenient. So that's how I have mine set up. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Razer Synapse 2.0. Also, I have like my mouse settings over here, which this video is not about the mouse, but I have everything pretty much just the way it's supposed to be. Like right click, left click, scroll up, scroll down. I never changed anything on that. I just use the side buttons just to denote the numbers because it was easier for me. But since I changed that, I won't be able to use the side buttons. Like in the game, I changed the action 1 to Z, X, C, V, B, whatever. So I'm gonna have to go through that and change it later. But this is what the Razer Synapse looks like, and you can use it for all your Razer products. They'll be displayed down here. So yeah, that's it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if it was helpful, let me know. If you have any more questions about the products, leave it in the comment section. I will be playing more. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna open up. Nah. Anyways, like I was saying, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you like my channel, sub, share it, tell your friends. I'm here all week. It's Twin Lions, guys. Thanks for stopping by.